Hello YouTube, and welcome to my third and final part of my LG EX Big Power review. This time we're going to take a look at Diatlas and the Big Power combination. So, let's get started. So, here is Diatlas in his shuttle mode. And of course, before we go to that, here's his booklet. So he shows Diatlas on the front. We got the profile. We got his tech specs. And you can see his tech specs, he's pretty much perfect. All 10. So yeah. So basically he's the strongest one out of the three. So yeah. And of course here's the comic. And you can see here he's got twin twist and top spin. Again, there's top spin, there's twin twist over there. Attached onto Diatlas's arms as well. So, yep. And of course you can see there is Diatlas's shuttle mode, but with top spin and twin twist combined. Which, yes, by the way, you can actually recreate this form on the toy. So, if you have those two, if you have top spin and twin twist, either their Japanese counterparts or their American counterparts. It really doesn't matter. And of course, up here, here's actually the ultimate combination, which is called Ultra Powered, which is basically a combination of Sonic Bomber, Diatlas, and Roadfire, and of course with top spin and twin twist. So yeah, there's Ultra Powered right there. So yeah, pretty crazy, I'll say. And of course, here's Diatlas on the side with Roadfire attached to his arm, which again, that's something you could do as well. Which kind of makes sense because twin twist, like I said before in my Roadfire review, this figure here is a retool of Twin Twist, a heavy retool of Twin Twist rather, and it shows some pretty crazy stuff going on. So yeah, pretty cool. And of course here's more. Oh wait, there's more. I'm gonna right to left because that's how the Japanese read comics and books or stuff like that. So I'm gonna do right to left. So we got that going on. We got this going on. Pretty neat. And of course, we got the two human characters from Transformers Zone. Of course, with Optimus Prime or Convoy, if you want to go with his Japanese name. They're pretty neat. And of course, this shows him being transformed to his robot mode. And yeah, that's pretty much that. And of course, if you open it up, those are the directions. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff. A lot of stuff coming from Diatlas. So yeah. All right. So that's out of the way. So let's take a look at his headmaster. You can see his main color scheme is blue, white, and black. So yeah, nothing too crazy going on. Of course, there's his head right there. Of course, again, articulation's the same as all the previous headmasters that we've seen. And of course, you fold him in half like this, and just like that. And of course, he can be sit inside the cockpit. You can see there's a little slot in there. He's got to wedge him in there, and he's good to go. Now he's got another vehicle mode, which is called his tank mode, and it's pretty easy. You just remove the wings. Well, for now, flip out the what would become the arms of Diatlas. Flip out these pieces, then plug the wings back in, and then fold them down like this. So there you go. That's his tank mode. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Oh, about the drill here. It's spring-loaded, so that means this is actually a safety feature. So, yeah, that's a good reason why it's spring-loaded. So, yeah, and of course, I forgot to put this back on. Now we're going to take a look at his base mode. All right, so now that we covered the tank mode, we're going to take a look at the base mode, and this is, in my opinion, the best one. So, go ahead and remove the headmaster. Remove the gun for now. And let's begin. So, we're going to remove the wings. Set them off to the side. So I'm going to come here and untab this and just like this. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot to point out, this is a heavy retool of Sky Shadow. Since, you know, Sky Shadow could split into 2 vehicle modes, like the jet mode, and, well, actually he splits into 2 vehicles, the jet and the tank. So, because if you know that Sky Shadow's wings are molded like this, except with a different paint scheme. So, yeah, just forgot to point that out. So, all right, so go and fold this up like this, and from here we can fold down this panel that covers up the clip. So there you go, just like that. And then go ahead and extend these bits. Make sure you untab them from the side and then pull them down. So, yeah. All right, we're going to swing these up out of the way, and so now we're going to split what will become Diatless's legs. And also, before you do that, make sure you flip up these black bits. So, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and extend these out for now. You can see there is a joint right here, and again, this is for the base mode. So let's go and turn them in like this, and fold them in like this. So just like that. And you want to do it just to make sure that the tank treads here are facing, you know, towards each other from the inside. So yeah, just like that. So again, of course, I'll go ahead and flip these up like that. You want to come under here and flip up these white panels here. And they're supposed to be like ramps, like ramps here, which are pretty hard to get out. But just like that. Come into here, flip up the white panel like this. And go ahead and fold this up like that. Make sure you stand it upright. And of course, if you want to, you can go ahead and fold this down. Well, actually, no. Because this kind of acts like a third leg for the baseball to kind of support beam or sorts like that. Something like that. So, okay. So now we got that done. So you want to go ahead and fold this down because looking at the instructions, they do tell you to flip this bit down like that. So, yeah. And from here we're going to plug the wings. And looking at the instructions right now, you're supposed to. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Make sure you swing these out like this. So that way you can plug what were the wings of the jet mode, the shuttle mode, to become like, you know, quote unquote ramps. So just like that. Now the gun actually goes somewhere. It goes onto this little hole right here, which is basically a screw hole. So you just kind of have to like wedge it in there. So just like that. So I'm trying to get this all straightened out. So wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, my bad. So make sure to fold like this so they bend in like this. And then you can plug them up here, and then you can see there's a hinge right here. Make sure you fold those down a little bit. Okay, I just screwed up there. So yeah, something like that. And of course, if you want, you can have the headmaster sit up top if you wish. Yeah, it's not the greatest spot in the world, but whatever. And there you have the base mode of Diatlas. And yeah, like I said before, it's actually the best one out of the 3. You can say, you know, Sonic Bomber's kind of in the middle. Rofire is like just bad. This one's the best one. So yeah. And you can pretty like, I do like how these 2 little things right here actually become like repair bays, or like they're kind of like I guess we could say lamp posts or something like that, or repair spotlights, whatever. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for the base mode. Alright, so for base mode, we can actually go to robot mode. Now, I just want to point out, you don't have to go from vehicle mode to base mode to robot mode, okay? You can just forget about the base mode and just go right to, vehicle mode to robot mode. So, just for now, we're just going to go from this mode to robot mode. So we're going to go ahead and flip this up. Remove the wings. And let's deal with the legs first. So we're going to go ahead and fold it in the white panels. So just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and fold these down. And from here we're going to twist them in like this. So basically you don't see you don't see all this junk in from the front. So yeah. And okay. Now from here, we're actually going to turn this around like this, so that the crotch wheel, I said that, is facing forward. So go ahead and straighten the legs out like this. Oh jeez. All right, so straighten them out like that. And then from here, we got to go ahead and now you can see these are going to become the feet, as you can probably tell. So go ahead and flip this panel back, which becomes the heel. And this is on a double hinge, so just fold this up until here it's snapped into place. Do the same thing on this side. Just like that. And then from here, we can go ahead and push down the upper body of Di-Atlas until you hear it click into place. There you go. There's the click. So yeah, just like that. And go and fold down the what was the tail fin of Di-Atlas's shuttle mode. So just like that. And let me bring the camera up a little bit. All right. So I already did extend the arms. So just like that. You're going to come underneath here, and there's a peg right here, and you push it. When you push it forward, the fist pops out. And do the same thing on the other arm, just like that. It's easy peasy. So, yeah. And go ahead and fold down what was the front of the shuttle mode, and swing it up like that. And then we can go ahead and plug the wings onto the back, and make sure that the Autobot insignia is facing forward, not the hollow bits. Okay, so. This makes it look a bit looks nicer that way. So just like that. And then go ahead and turn the quote-unquote helmet, because this is where the headmaster comes in. So pull them in half. So we got Di-Atlas's head. And what you do is there's a little slot in the middle here, which, let me bring the camera up a little bit. You can see there's a slot in the middle right here where my finger's pointing at. And this is where the tab that's from the back of the headmaster legs plug in, and then you push the head down, just like. Whoops. Okay, that was a bit crooked. So just like that. Then from here we're going to flip down the helmet, and then from here we can flip up the little crest up like that. Hold that down and flip the crest up. And last but not least, plug the gun in. And there you have Di-Atlas in robot mode. Yeah. Pretty faithful to his G1 counterpart in terms of the color scheme and the design. I mean, very nice. Now the one minor complaint I have with this thing, he's got like hollow legs. The hollow lower legs, if you want to say. That's because of the transformation and the way how the original mold, which is Sky Shadow, because of how it transformed. So, yeah. But if you look at it from the front, it's not a big deal. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and remove the gun for now. So, articulation, head is on a swivel. The arms can swing out a little bit. The arms can swing, they can swing forward and backward, but because of the wings, Well, of course you can remove them, but if you want to, make them do poses and stuff like that. So you got that. There's a swivel right here. Got an elbow joint which goes at a perfect 90 degrees. And sadly there is no wrist rotation. I felt like they could have easily put like a wrist joint in there. They could have easily done that, but oh well. And surprisingly, there is a waist swivel right here. It just moves a little bit. The legs, they can go forward a little bit because again the mold. Then go back. They can go out to the side. You got the knee joint right here, and of course there's this joint right here, which that's for the base. That's for the base mode. And of course, if you saw it already, there's an ankle joint. So yeah, so you can get this guy into some decent poses. All right, so yeah, that is Diatlas, all by himself. Yeah, not that much to say about it. All right, now let's get on to the big the big finish of the set. That these three can combine into a big vehicle called Big Powered. So, and the transformation is pretty easy, and I do recommend starting from vehicle mode. Well, putting all these guys into vehicle modes because it's a lot quicker. So, Sonic Bomber is pretty easy. All you do is take his gun and put it underneath this hole, right here in front of the landing gear. So, that's it. Easy. Go ahead for Roadfire, take off his cannon and flip this up. Just like that. And we're going to set this off to the side. Well, actually, no, not really. And we're going to take Diatlas's gun and plug it on top of this. So just like that. And you're going to take the tail fin and flip this down. You can see there's a tab that's exposed. So just like that. Now we're gonna do Sonic Bomber first because he's kind of tricky to put in because you have to plug him into this hole right here, and there's actually these two tabs right here, and those two tabs go into these little slots, these little clips right there. So I'm also go ahead and flip up the nose cone or the fuselage, if you want whatever you want to say, and then whatever you want to call it, I should say. Go and plug this in and get your fingers in here, push the tabs in, and then flip this down, and then plug this in. So just like that. All right. So you got that done. And from here, we got to go ahead. Oh, also I forgot. There's one tip for Roadfire. There's a panel you flip out, and it reveals a clip, and that clip is for this tab right here. So you just kind of have to wedge it in there. So, because now this fin here can actually sink in on you. Yeah, because if you put too much pressure on it, it would flip up. So basically so you kind of have to hold it in place and then get it in there. So there you go. You hear it snap into place. So just like that, and then go ahead and plug the cannon on top. And there you have Big Powered. Now, if you look up the Big Powered from the 1990s version, the Transformers Zone version, it doesn't look the same. This looks so much different. That's because I do have the model kit version of the three Transformers Zone characters here from Kabaya here. You can see it looks a bit different. Yeah, remember that weapon. Yeah, you see the stickers are all messed up, but oh well. So, sorry. You can see Sonic Bomber is plugged in the same way as Diatlas, sort of. But you can see Roadfire is like a bit different because you can see this Roadfire here from the Kabaya version, plugs onto the back, but for this version he plugs on top of Diatlas. So yeah. So, by the way, this is the model kit release of the Big Powered set. Well, I think it's from the early 2010s, I think. I think that's when this came out. And it's from Kabaya. And of course, if you don't know, Kabaya is like a company who made like like Transformers model kits from Japan. So yeah. So just want to show a comparison between the original look and the new one here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And of course, it still rolls it rolls very, very well. Now, if you like the way how these two are combined, like, of course on the box it shows you this is what's supposed to look like. I prefer to put Daedalus' gun here, and then put Royal Atlas's cannon up here, like that. So that way each part of Big Powered has its own gun. So yeah, Sonic Bomber's gun, Daedalus' gun, Roadfire's gun. So then, as you can say, you know, they have their own separate, you know, firepower. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Now, if you've seen the booklet from my Daedalus review, like earlier in this video, you see there's actually a combination called Ultra Powered, and it's basically Big Powered, but in between Daedalus' wings here, there's Twin Twist and there's Top Spin. And this applies to the American releases as well. Like, you can get the Japanese ones or the American ones. Really doesn't matter. So basically what you do with that is you take the wings off, and then you reconfigure the forearms a little bit. And you would plug Top Spin here and plug the wing onto the side like this. And of course for the other side, you plug Twin Twist onto this side, and it would kind of look like this. And it kind of takes up a lot of shelf space. And of course, you can say yes, they're actually really they're not a huge necessity. It's only if you really want to make Ultra Powered. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to get Top Spin or Twin Twist. You don't have to. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and configure this back to its original form. All right, get that in there, and then get this in there. Okay, so that pretty much covers Big Powered. So overall, the LG EX Big Powered set is a very nice addition to your Transformers collection. It's a lot of fun, and it's pretty cool. We got a nice revival of the three main characters from Transformers Zone. It's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool that Takara Tomy actually used three molds from the Titans Return line and made Misfire into Sonic Bomber, made Sky Shadow into Daedalus, and Twin Twist into Roadfire. And I think these are pretty interesting mold choices that they used. Make sure you fold that down. So yeah. Now I did discuss how I got this from. Again, TF Source, which I did point out in my part 1 video, which I reviewed Sonic Bomber, and I showed you that it was from a site called I bought this from TF Source, okay, but it was a Takara Tomy. It was originally a Takara Tomy Mall exclusive set, which of course, again, Takara Tomy Mall is premium Bandai in a way. So yeah. So if you're going to get the set from a middleman service like TF Source, which I don't know if TF Source is considered a middleman service. I don't know. Know what you're getting into, because this thing costs like $160. Well, of course, again, I got this from TF Source, but I got this for $160 with free shipping. So yeah, it's actually pretty neat. Yeah, so $160 for a leader class figure and 2 deluxe class figures. They're imported from Japan. So yeah, so you can see what you're getting here. So what you see is what you get. Okay, that's the rule. So yeah, I do like this set. It's pretty neat. I'm sorry, I'm just drinking water. I'm sorry. So yeah. Also, forgot to point out my Atlas. You can actually combine these two wing pieces into a shield, and you can plug it onto his arm. Which I forgot to point this out when I'm showing off the Atlas. So yeah, you can actually make a shield out of it, an arm shield specifically. So I apologize for not pointing that out. So sorry, but it's something you can do. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do apologize for the long pause I made there, but oh well, just bear with me. So yes, I do recommend this set of this trinity of the this trinity of the trinity from a one episode show of Transformers Zone. So yeah, and speaking of Trinity, my next review is going to be the RKF Rider Armor Series Kamen Rider Geo Trinity. So, thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon next to it. If you want to follow my Twitter and like my Facebook page, the links are down below in the description. So, I will catch you next time.